Hello, everybody. Welcome to What the Flock number 119. My name is Valerie Blatt, and this is What the Flock. I'm going to start with the song. I'll say hello to everybody. The king and all his horses, oh, the king and all his men can't get it all together, can't make it great again. I swear it's always been this way since only God knows when. It's the end of the beginning of the end. Money can't buy happiness, I'd gladly sell my soul. A minute just to decompress, now it's all out of control. A little goes a long way when you don't have much to spend. It's the end of the beginning of the end. When everything's gone crazy and the whole world's upside down, we paid the cost for freedom and it's buried in the ground. I think they wanna break me, I won't even let it bend. It's the end of the beginning of the end. Followed your directions, never followed any trends. I followed in your footsteps, don't matter where or when. I follow you to paradise, that's where we'll meet again. It's the end of the beginning of the end. I follow you to paradise, that's where we'll meet again. It's the end of the beginning of the end. That was my song. That's one of my new songs. If you were here on Sound Sessions on Friday, that was one of the new songs I played. Yeah, songs. I'm not going to talk about songs today. I want to talk about what's going on with you, and also just say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Big hugs to everybody missing their dad, and big hugs to everyone who doesn't miss their dad. Big hugs to everybody. I hope y'all are doing great. Let's see. I had, I'm going to get back this one. I saw Keith H. was first and was number one for like a whole minute before Chad Freeman came and stole it from Keith. Chad Freeman stole number one and was here. He's at work today, and he's trying to do some editing. But I appreciate your positivity, Chad. And also, Chad had a great show yesterday. I was watching his superhero show, and he's really sweet. He played some of my songs. It was really sweet. I appreciated it. And then, let's see. Keith, I think we're here. And then we have Zach Thong in the building. And, okay, I think this is where we started. All right. I think we did it. So I should start my system early. That's my bad. So then we've got Zach and we've got Keith. We've got Edward Richard, Pookie Ann. Hope you're doing well. Martin Kelly I'm sorry, Martin. Pookie. Yeah, he insists, Pookie. He insists. Pookie. No, but I hope you're all having a great day. Martin's hoping a great day in British Columbia. Oh, see? You were hoping. I didn't even read it yet. Mugs Money. Hope you're doing well. Busy working. Hope work is going well and easy for you today. Appreciate you coming by. Mugs had a great new song this week, too. I was watching that. Also, I really appreciate his videos. He really, he does good work for videos. We've got, let's see, who else have I missed? Oh, hold on. Am I not on live chat? Oh, for freak's sake, Valerie Lee. For freak's sake. Okay, no, I think you tricked me, but it's okay. Pookie tricked me. Pookie. Because I saw this. And I didn't catch the lurking parts. I thought they were here. I was like, I miss sunshine and pole vault. Happy Father's Day, pole vault. Big Papa's out, I think, with all the little pole vaults. And hope you're having a great day. But I hope you also took your medicine. Pookie, did he take his meds? I hope he did. Let's see, what do we got? We got Robbie Stingle. Big Beaver Energy. Good to see you. Mug says happy non-Father's Day to myself. Good for you. Paws and guitars, hello. Ryan Hall, happy Father's Day. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're feeling better. How's the recovery doing? Ryan, I'm like, Ryan, how's your knee? And then I'm like, oh yeah, Pookie, how is your knee? How's everybody's knees doing today? Let's just do knee check-in. Choosy, good to see you. You haven't been ghosting me. It's just I think you know. Oh, I don't know. I don't think you're ever ghosting me. People are busy. I appreciate any time you show up. Hugh Caldwell, great to see you. Let's see. Charles Wagner, play me a happy song. Well, have you met me? I'm such a depressed individual. I have a hard time, but sometimes I do. It's good to see you, Chuck. I hope you're doing well. Mini Vibe says a happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. We have, I like Choosy says, if your daddy's in heaven, be good because he can see you. I like that. I like that. He hadn't taken his meds earlier. Sunshine will make him. Sunshine will make him do it. Because he always listens to Sunshine, Pookie. So let's see. Charles says he's got to go finish mowing the lawn because that's the most Father's Day thing you can do. I think that's true. Happy Father's Day to you and all the grass. Felix came in smelling a perfume. He had a good night. Laura Cat, how did the wedding go, Lauren? How'd everything go? Let's see. Ryan says the knees are doing better. It's almost been 4 weeks. Wow, that went fast. That went pretty fast. I mean, probably not for you, but for me. You're like, no, it was torturous and long. Minnie sitting by Robbie. All right, everybody choose your seats. Choosy also had leg cramps last night. I don't get leg cramps often, but every once in a while I'll get it's the same leg, the same cramp. And it reminds me of my grandma because she got the same cramp in the same leg. And I'm always like, Grandma. She's been gone a long time. But somehow having a leg cramp makes me feel better. So Pookie's knee's feeling better, but still not 100%, but much better. Well, good. I hope it becomes 100% soon. So Smitty says, good to see you. Happy Father's Day. He's on his phone. He can't tag properly or do all the emojis. Oh, yeah. Phones suck. Yeah. I mean, well, they don't, but it is hard to. I can't YouTube on my phone. Some of y'all are good at it. I have to hold on, let me get the laptop. I can't manage this. Choosy said I got some new boots and I think the excitement was too much for my legs. I love that. I absolutely love that. Let's see. We have, who else have I missed? You gotta put the purple heart in there. Ryan said, glad the 4 weeks have been good for you. I think I had an easier time at it than you've had. That's for sure. Let's see. Many Vibe says high heels are not good for gals. Are they good for guys? Is there anyone they're good for? Let's see. Remember when we had no phones? It wasn't bad. It wasn't that bad. It was not that bad. No. Kristen, great to see you. Happy Father's Day to all the wonderful fathers, says Kristen. Kristen, thank you so much for being supportive. I really appreciate you. Zach says that everybody should check out OU812 Saturday Open Panel Hang, where Zach played some acoustic guitar, and there's the stream link. Okay, you got me. At first, you didn't sell me till I realized that you were playing on OU812. I'm so excited. I definitely am gonna watch that. So check that link out. Good job, Zach. That's awesome that you're doing that. Pookie, oh, let's see. Pookie says I need a new tablet. Been YouTubing on my phone and it's hard. Yeah, my tablet doesn't like YouTubing either, though. It's well, it's actually weird. One of my I have like two tablets, a really cheap one, which loves YouTube and does it really well, and then the iPad, which just doesn't want to do chats at all. That is expensive. I don't know. Mini Vibe says high heels are bad for feet in general. That's true. They do look cute, though. They can look real cute. I want to look cute. Deep says high heels, that's true. They're originally for pouncing about for Italian men. Damn Italians. Yeah, I, I think it's funny that the boys would wear the high heels, and now they don't. But yet men always want to be taller. I don't know. It's pretty funny. So how's everybody's Sunday going? What did y'all do this weekend? Oh, it looks like Zach was also on Gmail last night. Zach, you made all the rounds. Dude, you made all the rounds. Oh, Choosy, this is rough. He says he's been having his daily guilt spasms about his brother needing a new phone at the nursing home, and it's hard to find just the phone that plugs in the wall anymore. Oh, yeah, I bet. I can't think of the last time I've seen one. That's really true. But yet, there's like people who have 10 of them in their garage. Yeah, you could just buy one. I don't know the word. Is it ponce? I don't know what word that was. I said it, but I was like, is this a word? Am I saying a word? I don't know. I wasn't sure. Smitty doesn't have the legs for heels. That's not true. It's just you've already broken your ankle once. Let's not do that again. Hugh, however, does have the legs for heels. This is true. We witnessed this in real life. Yeah, YouTube on your phone, it doesn't give you the same things content-wise, which sometimes is good, but sometimes it is not great. Sometimes. Yeah. YouTube in general is kind of difficult. I don't know. So for usually for this show, I've had ads on, like monetization on, and I have been taking monetization off for when I'm singing songs, because if I sing a single cover song, it doesn't matter, it's all gone. So I was like, well, I'll just do it for this show and not the others, or if I'm singing all originals. But I've finally just decided that the aggravation and annoyance to everyone, most you all, having to, I mean, they'll still show ads, I guess. I don't know, but I think there's less. I think we'll find out together. But I'm really like, at best, making like $1.50 in ads off a show, and that's not worth it for the annoyance of the ads. So I'm gonna leave them off from now on, because it just doesn't seem. I hate them, and so yeah. So let me know if you still get ads, even if I've turned ads off, because it's annoying. So Ryan says he likes high heels. They just look better. Do they make them in an 11.5 4E? Yeah, probably not. It's hard to get them in. Let's see, what size would that be for men? 9 or a 10? No, but that's. Which way does the shoes go? It goes the opposite way. I'm trying to think of how shoe sizes work. I think I wear like a 9 in men, so I bet 11 is like a 13. Oh yeah, there's no way. There's no way. I guess now there probably is, but they would all look like drag queen shoes, not just like regular heels. But those are cute too. They're very tall. Robbie says Justine's violin, neck, and fretboard are here tomorrow. Ordered logo, and we'll get banana headstock glued on in Texas. I am really interested to see what this comes out as. So Robbie is making a violin with a God, what did you call it? Describe, like, Robbie, do all the specs for the violin because I'm going to get it wrong and then you're going to be like, that's not what it is. But anyway, this is like brand new experimental violin that's just never been done before. And so I cannot wait to see this because it's going to be crazy. Oh my God, mini vibes. This is exciting. This shouldn't be calm. This should be like, woo, do, 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 do. On average, she has practiced guitar over 30 minutes a day this month so far. Dude, that's awesome. This is awesome. Like, that's more than I've practiced this month. That's for sure. So you are killing it. You are killing it. Good for you. How do you feel? Have you felt a difference already? Sometimes, like, I feel like 3 weeks is kind of like what it takes me to like feel like I've learned a new skill. Oh man, I had a beeper. Right? Well done, mini vibes. Pookie says very good. I love it. Kristen says if I forget to say hi, it's because I can't find my reading glasses. Now that I have reading glasses, it is a little frustrating. I kind of feel you. They're never in the right room. Yay, many vibes. Ooh, it's nice when another moderator handles it. It's not bad. Today's song took Robbie 51 takes. Wow. I mean, that's a lot. Usually like 4 takes and I've just about had it with myself and I'm like, I'm done. I can't do it anymore. So Zach says, here's Camp G-May's show from last night where he played some acoustic guitar. Hey, Allie, good to see you. Oh, I appreciate you, Allie. Hey, Steve-O, happy Father's Day to all the pops out there. I hope you're having a great day. The passwords kill me. Mods? Not guitar mods. You got excited. Hey, Birdfinger. Good to see you at lunch and we'll join soon. So practicing has made many vibes realize what I'm doing wrong. That's huge. That's actually huge. Yeah, if you can't find your glasses, check the top of your head. I've done that. Let's see. It's good. I mean, I don't know. Part of me is like, yeah, I thought you had a wrench. I don't know what I did. At one point, I like took them all away and I was putting them back, and then I guess I missed you. And part of me is like, I'm like, should I take that like as an insult because, like I'm not a grandma, but like I'm old enough to be a grandma, so I don't know if I should actually be upset at that. It's just for my lack of fertility that I'm not a grandma. But yeah, I did. Yeah, some people are more lucky with that than others. So here's Robbie's description of the violin that he's making for Mini Vibes. It's a Floyd Rose custom 4-string SD custom shop, pup wired like his 5150s electric guitar, with locking nut tuners and a second piezo pickup, painted by Marty Bell, white with thin zebra pattern that Robbie designed. What? That is going to be insane. That's going to be insane. So I cannot wait to see this. And you're awesome for doing that. And then here we go. Thank you, Allie. Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I always thought Doc Martens were very cool. Hands full. Well, I'm glad you're getting stuff done. Glad you're working on stuff. Many Vibes also put an SG electric ukulele on my wish list. I haven't seen an SG electric ukulele. Wow, I was trying to think of what that would look like. That would be cool. Well, thank y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all. And I hope you're having a great day. If it's Father's Day here in America. And my grandmothers do rock. So I'm like, I guess I don't probably shouldn't make that too bad. Okay, so, Zach went to the music store yesterday, but he didn't end up meeting with Ben Coombs. Hold on, you didn't? So early in the day, I didn't end up. Okay. Well, I mean, I hope you had a great. Sounds like you had an awesome day. Oh no, I love zebras. Did you see the zebra that got like they found him and then they tried it, then they brought the back and they have him just in a little bag in the helicopter? That was the best. That's the best thing that happened this week. Okay, Robbie sent a pic and Many Vibes sent a video. I will check. Let me check my phone. You did meet up. Okay, that makes much more sense to the story. I was like very confused. Now I understand. So Zach had an amazing day. Wow, Zach got to go. So they had a big Longs and McQuaid, is that what you called it? A big music store had a big sale and stuff, and he met up with Ben Coombs there, and he was on 0U812, and he was on Camp Gmail. So I don't know. Did anybody have a better Saturday than Zach Thong? Let me know, because I think Zach's winning. I think he is winning. Uh-oh. Oh, you've went all Smurfy? Is that what that is? Oh, I like turtles. I like turtles. It's fun that he grew up. Okay, there's too many papers in the in the toilet. I don't know. Let's not drop stuff in there. Kristen says that she loves being a grandma. It's been a beautiful blessing. Oh, I love that. Robbie said Zach is awesome, and that is truth. And Paws and Guitars got to work on Saturday, so Paws and Guitars might win. Best Saturday ever. Oh, well, I kind of feel that. I kind of feel that too. I stayed up too late last night. Not doing anything good. I felt like all my plans yesterday just kind of went to shit. So, yeah, yay. But it wasn't a horrible day. It was a good day, but it was just not like you plan things and then they just don't happen. It's weird. Let's see. And then it's also super hot. Today's going to be another hot day. I'm going directly to the studio after this because the air conditioning there is ridiculously cold. And I'm going to love that. Gonna love it. So excited. I'm not sure what I'm gonna work on, but it's gonna be cool. Very cool while I do it. I went to the pool, which you can tell from the little line. Right, this is the only place I got sunburned. Right here. I'm like 80 degrees hotter right here. So yesterday was also, I wanted to go to the studio, but they have the Ironman race. I mean, it's not one. They have Ironman races like every other weekend in the summer. And it happens at the reservoir, which is right between me and my studio. So it's like me, reservoir, studio. Can't get around it. I have to go back into town and come out to get around it. And so I could not get to the studio because of the race. I'm like, damn athletes. Damn athletes with their healthy bodies. Yeah, and then I wanted to go. My friend had a show up in Longmont, and we were like, okay, we're gonna drive up there, and I'm like rushing to be like, let's get there, and they're also having a block party downtown, which I did not know about, right on the same street. And so we'd park like so far away. And we park far away, walk over there, and I don't know what happened, but it just never started. And then I finally was like, I gotta go home. I'm tired. But my hair looks cute. Thank you, Mini Vibes. Oh, you think I would look cute in bangs? You know, Mini Vibes, I've also thought this like about, I mean, I've been better the last 5 years. I don't think I've done it. I should do a retrospective of every time I cut my hair with bangs. Because the thing is that my hair is not straight. It's not really curly, but it's not straight either. It does what it wants. So I don't get like, it doesn't do what I think it's going to do. It has its own attitude, and yeah, I want, and also I have a little short forehead, which I never really thought about before I tried to get bangs, but like people who have big foreheads do better with bangs. I have a little tiny baby forehead, and so I try to get bangs in there, like middle of my eyes. Yeah, yeah, I can do the long bangs on the side. I do need to get a haircut. I've been thinking about that. Ooh, Choosy put Ernie Ball 11 through 54s on his 30-inch scale electric baritone, and now it's a fast shredder. Wow. I always need to do new strings. Okay, so Robbie says he tore down the guitar he's working on, angled the neck pocket, and worked on the headstock pictured. Oh, there's a picture. Robbie does a lot of luthiery. He fixes guitars. Okay. Oh, he sent me a video too. Ooh. So here's the nice headstock, and he got the logo on there. This is one of Robbie's. That's awesome, man. We need ones that say Stingle. I want a Stingle, not a Kramer. I want a Stingle. So Zach said, I know if I played on OUA12, I would have to play on Camp Gme. I had a feeling people say you played, but you didn't play there. So I played both in the same night. I like it. Everybody knows you played now. Okay, let me see if I got anything else. Oh, thank you. YouTube just sent me an email that said I'm on YouTube. Thank you, YouTube. Okay. I think that's all the message. Oh, is there a message in here? I don't want to scare y'all with like my inability to check messages and stuff. But this one has 1,018 unread messages. So I think I have a problem. Hey, Michelle, great to see you. I hope you're having a great day. So Choosy met Tony Franklin personally at his local music store. If you have the opportunity to do such things, you should. Well, that is cool. Robbie says, although I worked on Edwards guitars at Kramer and built guitars there and build electric guitars, I feel a luthier is the guy who's, the luthier is the guy building acoustic guitars. Is that true? I thought it was just guitars in general. Is Sparky here? What does Sparky think? Sparky's still over at David's. I'm like, what? Yeah, I don't know. I've always just thought about it as guitars in general, and I guess I think of it as guitars all encompassing. Like I wouldn't, but if you made and maybe also other guitar-like things, but not a violin. That'd be different. But yeah, I don't know what the word is. Dun, 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 dun. I'm so glad that there are music stores that have survived all this, because it's, yeah, they're fewer and further between. Fewer and further between. That's a saying. That's a saying that I'm saying now. You gotta get a little robbed every once in a while. Dennis Ellis, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing great today, aren't I? I'm doing real good. I'm doing real great today. This is awesome. This isn't true. Robbie, you're so sweet. Thank you for saying that. I don't know if I believe that one, but you're the sweetest. So Deep says computers didn't usher in the era of paperless office, but it gives the era the brainless human. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm like, I wish I knew what to blame. Like, can we just blame computers? I don't know. I'm not sure what to blame. Sometimes we're blaming like social media or, and then, yeah, I don't know. I don't know who I want to blame. Oh, I like the, so Kristen says, Zach, I love the message of love and family. That's your choice. Your blessing. Hugs. I love that. I love that. Zach says that the people on both panels were awesome to hang out with last night, and awesome people make it worthwhile for him to do. This is great, and I think this is awesome. And I'm glad you're, you know, keeping around people who are supporting you and, leaving in the dust people who are not. Because, you deserve to be supported for sure. Oh, okay. Sparky should be here soon. He's got to get his coffee refilled. So Many Vibes says a luthier just loves to fix and mod all guitars. I think it's all guitars too. Oh yeah, please do hit the like button if you would. I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's see. So Cheesy says technically a luthier is one who can build instruments. However, the term is lightly used for technicians. Okay, so it's any instrument? I hadn't thought about. I don't know. What do you is it if you build violins, is it a luthier too? So Deep says, let's see. We knew what the iPhone would do when we launched it. The first thing people did with it, doom scroll. I feel like I had an iPhone, and then for me anyway, doom scrolling has come more recent. Than like I feel like I had a phone for a while and wasn't doom scrolling, and oh yeah, now I totally am all the time. Can't. I mean, I'm trying. I'm really trying to stop, but it's hard, and I it's been on my mind to try to like realize that I'm using my phone like to distract me from my own head and to like, like I don't want to think about stuff, so I'm just going to scroll. But that doesn't really fix anything or make anything better. It just delays it. So that's not helpful. And yeah, and I'm also just realized I'm kind of just a binger on things, and I'll do it with my phone, and I'll do it with food, I'll do it with anything I can think of, because it does. For part of me, my brain thinks that it's going to make me feel better, but then neither one of those things actually make me feel better. So I am trying to do things that do make me feel better. I didn't do it today because I'm lazy. But I didn't. So, well, I woke up a little later than I meant to today. But I have been trying to take a walk in the mornings before it gets hot, and I've been trying to be like focused on stuff. And it's good. Like I've been writing more songs, but it's hard to like choose what songs to actually share. But I did 2 this week that I shared on Friday. So that feels big because I've been writing a lot, but I've just not been sharing any of them. Mostly because I think they suck. But then also, I don't know. I kind of feel guilty when I put songs out. And then I feel bad like that I did 2 on Friday. Like that, I should stop that. So I'm figuring it out, but at least I'm working on it more. So I think that's good. Yeah, there's people who can set up really well, and like setting up and building are different skills for sure. This flower, the zinnia, is much prettier on my screen. I like zinnias. Actually, they're prettier on this screen than they're the screen, so I kind of see what you mean. So artisan luthiers make instruments by hand. Oh, Robbie, Choosy likes your hockey stick headstock. I like that. Lawrence has got a happy Father's Day from his nephew. And he says godfathers count too. They do. Godfathers count and stepfathers count and awesome uncles count. And there's a lot of ways to be a good dad. So, oh, Sparky, you are here. Sparky, we were asking, do you think a luthier is somebody who makes just acoustic guitars or also electric guitars? Because I always thought it was all guitars, but we're having a conversation of whether you think it's. I could actually just Google what a luthier is. I don't know. I didn't do that. I'm just asking y'all because it's like when I was a kid before the internet, and your aunt just told you something, and you just believed it forever because she wouldn't lie to you, but she did. But she did. But she did. Paz wants to have a luthier build him a kazoo. Oh, I like the old reverse hockey stick. So Deepa's worked for Apple. They've said the phone was designed by looking at how 4-year-olds interact with their environment, picking up, shaking, pressing, click, click. It is amazing how quickly kids are good at that. Like they get it in almost like it's inherent. So I believe that. So Robbie likes to use the old vintage handmade parts. They were built a lot better than I could. Yeah, that's good. Oh, Pookie, you're so sweet. I appreciate you. Thank you, Pookie. Sparky. And you're so fun. Deep Burrito, this is the same last name that the guy who sets up my guitars has. He doesn't, I don't think he's a luthier necessarily. He may be, he does a lot of shit, but he's great at setups. So Minds of Midas does set up a guitar, and he can play guitar too. Sparky says, Happy Father's Day to all the pops. Appreciate that. Aw, you're so sweet. So Deep Rita thinks it's all guitars. And Cheesy says, if you can build an acoustic guitar, you can build an electric guitar. I think acoustic guitar is harder. And the occasional lute. Does anyone here own a lute? Anyone in the room own a lute? Just curious. I don't think I know anybody who owns a lute, because they would be a luthier. Sparky thinks it's all guitars too. I think so. I want a guitar out of Naughty Pine. Oh, Ryan, big love to your mama. Yeah, she should have called down Father's Day, but you're doing well. You're good. You were a good son. David, great to see you. I hope you're having a great day. How hot is it over there? Let's see. Okay, so Zach says, funny on OU812 last night, there was a girl on panel named Arkansas, and when I showed up, she got all giddy and happy. I know, I've seen her before. She's really sweet. She's pretty funny. I'm gonna have to go watch this, see your part, and see how it went. Ooh, David's off to swim. That's a good thing to do on a hot day. So Spinny says Arky's lovely, and she does her own live streams and usually a big panel. Yeah, Mr. Smith, who told me about her. I thought she's good, and she's, what's the word I want to say? I was gonna say perky, but that made it seem wrong. Like that was like, nope, that peppy, maybe that. I do want to go perky, but it has nothing. It just meant personality-wise. It just meant that, I swear. So Deeps was originally a cabinet maker for the Polish aristocracy, and he came to the UK and built guitars for all the rock stars from 1966 to 2005. Wow. And you're like, that one's mine. So Pole Vault might have a lute. I bet that's true. If anyone has a lute, it's Pole Vault. Yeah. Sparky said, I would never attempt to work on an acoustic guitar other than neck work, and that's for luthiers. Sparky does some awesome work on like setting up fret. Like I just watched your run where you were like polishing the frets and stuff. So he's doing guitar maintenance and upkeep and stuff, which I think is just a step away from like that. But it's definitely a different skill set. Yeah, the phone autocorrect sucks balls. It's bollocks. Why doesn't it suck bollocks? I don't understand. Yeah, lower quality parts make a big difference. Hugh does not know a loot about loots. I feel like I'm like, is that a saying? Is that real? I'm gonna start saying that. So Deep says that his Midas made metal front engraved Les Paul and also built Eric Clapton and Donovan's acoustics. Wow. Choosy says you shouldn't be afraid to modify your guitar, even if it's a fancy one. I am afraid. I don't want to mess them up. Sparks building acoustic is a higher level. Oh, okay. Building acoustic is different. I have a friend, Dwight, he's built quite a few guitars, and then he's gone back to like a luthier school to learn more and just to be better at it. I think he's semi-retired, and that's what he's gonna do. And it is amazing. Another friend, Dan, he's got a little workshop in his backyard for all his guitar. I think that's where it is, and it's they just make really beautiful instruments, and I love that kind of one of a kind instrument. Don't name your band Chlamydia. I did see. I don't know if it was like real or not, but it got sent like a baby announcement from like this is my friend's baby announcement, which I don't think I believed. But anyway, the name was Chernobyl. Like, no, you can't do it. Oh, Pole Vault actually invented the lute. Ryan wants some lute. So you think a luthier builds and repairs instruments and guitars mainly? Yeah, I do think guitars mainly, but okay. So Cheesy thinks all stringed instruments. I like that one. Stringed instruments. Hugh has did everything. I have did everything to an acoustic guitar. I'm scared. I'm scared what all that was. All right. If you can build an instrument, you can repair it. Probably. Maybe. Oh, yeah. Show the guitar. I forgot. Zach sent me. He says, my mom didn't draw this, but she painted this picture. And Zach claimed it, and it's going to go up in his studio space. So look how cool this is, y'all. This is going to be awesome in your studio. How cool is that? I love the colors. It's so well done. Yeah. I would love to have something like that. Look how it's like the same colors as my background, too. It's awesome. Your mom is very talented. I love when Americans say snooker. Why are Americans saying snooker? I watched a snooker tournament when I was in England. They had on cable a snooker. It is fun to say. I do see now what you're saying when I'm saying it. I'm doing that. Snooker. Hey, I should say it like I say Pookie. Snooker. No, Pookie's still better. Pookie. Snook. Yeah, Pookie's better. My bad. But I did watch one, and so now I kind of think I know everything about it. I still don't understand how to use bollocks in a sentence, though. Norfolk and Chance. Oh, no, I had to say it out loud to get it. I had to say it. Why? Norfolk and Good. Oh, no. Actually, that's a great name. Norfolk and Good. That is that a band? Because that's a genius idea. So Hugh says everybody should learn how to set up and restring their guitars. It'll save you a fortune in the long run. I can do the setup, like I can do the stringing set and like adjust the neck a bit. I know where the bridge is supposed to let, and I mean, like the slight adjustments, but for anything big, I just like someone who knows what they're doing. It makes me feel more confident. You can, because I think you could, I mean, I feel like I don't know. I'm like, how do you make a kazoo? I feel like a luthier would be like, I'll make you a kazoo. In my young days, says Deep Burrito, the Vomits. We had two backing singers, Agro and Claustra, the Phobia sisters. No. All right. I want to know what if you've got worse band names than the Vomits. So you wanted to show on your channel that it's not rocket science. I mean, yeah, I am surprised sometimes things people don't want to try to do, but I don't know. Like watching Sparky do the fret polishing, I'm like, I could do that, but I also now more than ever want someone else to do it. More than ever, I'm like, this takes a lot of tape and a lot of patience and a very calm hand. Allie, love the painting your mom did. Robbie said, Justine's violin is solid body poplar, so it's not an acoustic. That is really cool. I hadn't thought about it not being like that it was solid body, but that makes more sense too with the Floyd Rose, because I was kind of wondering like how it would take it. Okay. What? Hugh got a new, let me read this thing first again. Let me actually read it. What did it say? Hugh said, this is my new PRS David Grissom signature. Oh, this is pretty. This is real pretty. Like, I love this color. I like that headstock too. That one is pretty. I like it. Yeah. I like that a lot. How does she play? Have you done a song yet? Pookie loves the picture, Zach, Lauren, and Robbie. Good job, y'all. I don't make fun of my inability to say words. Sparky says cool painting. So Zach says both of his handmade acoustic guitars are one of a kind. Woo! Yeah, I don't think I could. After watching it, I was like, I don't think I could play this. So if it's all bollocks, that's bad. But if it's the dog's bollocks, that's the best. I'm trying to think of how I would use that in can I remember to say that? Can I call a person that? Can I be like, Deep Burrito, you are the dog's bollocks? Would you appreciate that? Or would you be like, fuck off? Just don't know. I don't want to offend anyone. Oh yeah, this is a good point. Many vibes. You got to have all the tools for a lot of the setups. The only thing I really have is each guitar pretty much, because they all for some reason have a different tension rod screwdriver. They're not a screwdriver, but the torque wrench for I think every single acoustic guitar is a different one. Even both Taylors are different. So, thanks. So I have 4 of those, but I don't have I have a small set of I have every screwdriver thing you could ever need, every type of tip, but that's it. I don't have all the little gauges to like, I want the string gauge so you know that your string height is right. I don't have that. And it's even. So I do like to go to watch Jimmy do it because he looks at it very scientifically. And I think, he also doesn't charge me much. So I like it. David says, you know who has awesome guitars? No, who? He says, the lead guitarist of a band called the Stoters, some guy named Hugh Caldwell or something. I didn't know about the band of the Stoters. I totally missed that. Is Stoters still a thing, or is Stoters an old thing, or a new thing? So Sparky's best band name is Lazy Boy and the Rockers. I do like that. Uh-oh. Zach says, I'm on fire. I think I'm doing pretty good because Quentin James last night said that I'm a good-looking guy. Zach, you are killing it. You are killing it. Okay, Deep Burrito, the vomits were pure rock. Oh, puke rock. Different than the thing I was saying. Why is that a thing? I'm sad that that's a thing. So when he worked with the first Floyd sent to Kramer in 82, it was a baptism by fire, but it's always been a part of me. How fun. When is Guitar Show and Tell Day? Every day, every Sunday. Yeah, show me your guitars. I would love to see them. I was going to name my band Hoover because it sucks. I like that. I was actually in a punk band called The Spurts. Wow. When was that? Yeah, Choosy says he's got surrounded by stringed instruments, wondering if I'm ever going to have the opportunity to play with people ever again. The all or nothing rule in effect. I kind of do that all or nothing rule. Well, I hope you do. I hope you just, get out there and do it. Sometimes it's just about asking. So, Minnie Vibe said that she can't picture Smitty in a punk band. Yeah, I was like, let me try to picture it. That was me picturing it. I was like, Yeah, I'm like, I don't. What did you play in the punk band? Were you playing bass or were you playing drums? I feel like I could see you playing bass in the punk band, but I don't know if I could see you playing drums. I don't know. Ooh. Live to Fly, thank you so much. He says, why are we discussing guitars? I want to discuss my issues, and I have many. Some of our issues are how many guitars we own is our issue. I appreciate you. So everybody loved Hugh's guitar. I'm a little behind on this thing. Gorgeous. I love PRS. They're really cool. My friend Joe is like the PRS salesman kind of locally here. And he has a ton, and he's all about them. And I like it. They're very pretty. Oh, okay, so British punk versus American punk. Huh. I hadn't thought about that either. Now I'm like, what is British punk versus American punk? Let us look at that. Hugh said the pickups are amazing and it plays like butter, like all PRS do. So you don't see Smitty playing with the Sex Pistols? Yeah, what color is it actually? So Smitty said it wasn't his thing for sure because he likes to smell nice. Is that a requirement for punk? Bird has a Skibbity and Sigma Skibbity the Bollocks thing. I feel very cool now I said that. I don't know if I've ever actually said Sigma Skibbity because I don't know what that means either. They could be the hamster punks. I like that. So Allie says, spay and neuter your dogs and cats, please. They have implants if one feels the need for their dog's ego. Can anyone use these implants? Only dogs? I'm just curious. Just curious. So we've also got from Hugh a 64 reissue telly, white blonde, weighs only 6 pounds. Impossible. I love that. I love when it weighs only 6 pounds. What is? Ooh, hold on. I had to like zoom it all in it. Okay, let's zoom down this way. Get as much in there as we can. Okay. So I described it, and then and that is the new telly, 6 pound telly. What color is this? It's like a. Is it a light gray, off white, or is it? It's like it's competing with the green. So I'm like, I don't think, yeah. What color? It's real pretty. And I love that. I love that kind of telly pickups too. Uh-oh. I feel like it punks forever. So Hugh said you can get a basic setup tool set on Amazon for under $20 that does the job. So Deep says he is the dog's bollocks, but if it's said sarcastically, which Brits also do, there's going to be glassing happening. I don't know what that means either. Also, I don't know when it's being sarcastic and not, which has been an issue. Because sometimes I'm like, take it seriously, and then they're like, that was being sarcastic, and I was like, okay. And then they say something, and I'm like, oh, is that sarcastic? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, I can't figure this out. Could we put the sign? Because Brits don't do the sarcasm voice. Like Americans mostly do like a sarcasm voice when they do sarcasms. And they'll be like, oh, yeah, it's great. Because I do the sarcasm voice, you know it's sarcasms. But Brits just do the same voice. Everything British is sarcastic or nothing. I don't know. Stinky punks wear boots, but fairies don't. Oh, my God. Oh, I love this. Hold on, I have to figure out how to show this. I got all sorts of things happening at once. So let's see. Hey, Berry, good to see you. So it's shaped like a traditional violin with a plateau on the face to compensate, or the plate on the face to compensate for the angle of the violin neck for the Floyd. Oh. Well, I have seen, like electric violins are not, can be whatever. So this is going to be exciting. Hugh seems to respect PRS and Ibanez, and I respect Hugh. I like that. Sparky says his advice is to don't go the cheap route with fret tools like fret pullers, crowning files, etc. See, I'd be scared. A fret puller, like what? No, I can't. Replacing a fret? No, that's taking it to Jimmy. There's I can't. No, I'm scared I'll mess that up. You get some implants. So many vibes put PRS and Ibanez on her wish list. Moot Loot would be a good band name. That's a good one. Let's see. That's what he says. It might be 20 pounds. Yeah, send the link or put the link up into the chat for everyone to see. So this is taking forever till I go. How far away am I? 8 minutes. Okay. So here is Live to Fly. Thank you so much for the super chat. And please do tell me all your issues. All right, technically the piano is a percussion instrument and not a stringed instrument. Really? Because it's got so many strings. So he was the drummer for the punk band. I love that you just got out of the pool for this. The magazine's got issues. D Burrito, thank you for gifting memberships. Let's see. 1. We got Joe Norman. If anybody doesn't have a membership, if you hit that allow gifts, that'll be up there. You should be able to get one too. It seems like all y'all have one. Shelly, good to see you. Shelly, hit that allow gifts button and you'll get one too. Sex Pistols versus the Ramones. That doesn't seem fair. The Sex Pistols were the front to sell punk clothing at first. Oh my gosh. If I were the devil, I would make cheese that does not melt, salt that does not dissolve, and bread that does not toast. Herbs, good to see you. If I were the devil. Okay, so Deep says British punk is a youth movement, music, fashion, culture, attitude, and change. American punks, just eyeliner and shouting frat boy bollocks. I don't know about this. I'm mad about this. Let's see. Hugh does have a nice guitar chair. Oh my God, a 12 string. I would never change the strings if I had a 12 string. So it's okay, so it's a white blonde. I thought that the camera was putting it off. It is a very beautiful guitar. Yeah, it looks champagne-y. Exactly. Don't should grumbling. Why should grumbling? You saw a punk band comprised of mannequins. What a bunch of posers. Hey, Chris Lane, we're talking about fake balls that you give your dog after you take their balls. That's what we're talking about. So where's Mixie? Where's Mixie on a day like this, Chris? Happy Father's Day to those who are blessed. Appreciate that. Happy Father's Day to you. Randy Bachman stated there are many kinds of music, rock, country, the blues, and if it's bad, punk. What? Oh, y'all are funny. So that was Kraftwerk, the mannequins. Thor, I love that. Okay, I'm skipping a little bit because I'm so far behind. So Zach says Guitar Talk Universe GTU's new GTU 2 begins this coming Sunday with Quentin James and Steve Brand at 5 p.m. today. Also, I guess it's probably 7 Eastern time. No, 8. It's probably 8 Eastern time. Francis, Padded Pedal Room, and Ian are doing their show tonight too. Yay, Chad's still lurking when working. Appreciate you. I'm going to... So... Smitty sent a picture and it says, some moss on a rain-soaked northern roof. Wow, okay, I had to figure out where this was, and now I can see it. Look at the moss on a rain-soaked northern roof. We don't get moss like that up until you're like up in the mountains, but not down here. That's really pretty. You can almost smell the picture. That is gorgeous. Speaking of sticks, how come a banjo, which is made of a drum skin thingy, isn't used like a drum at all? Like an acoustic drum technique kind of thing. That is interesting. I'm not the biggest banjo fan. Try to not diss it, but I'm not the biggest banjo fan. I'm not a fanjo of the banjo. But yeah, they don't even do like a little fingernail clippy, do they? Which could only improve the banjo. I hate the banjo. I'm trying to be nice about the banjo. Oh, that's sweet of you, Choosy. Gave away the electric guitar to the HVAC guy to his daughter. Oh, that's really sweet of you. Bird says in his caveman days, fret repair was a hammer and a flathead. No, I'd be so scared. I would be so scared. Quote from Bill Monroe talking about rock and roll. That ain't a part of nothing, lol. Bill was an amazing man. Oh, okay. Joanna Lynn, great to see you. I hope you're having a good Sunday. So Smitty agrees they should do more percussion on banjos. You don't actually have a banjo, do you? Let's see. We are going back down to down to down to down. And we're to here. Thank you so much, Deep Reader, for gifting the 5 memberships. I really appreciate you. Do you know of Rising Appalachia? They're 2 sisters, amazing talent, and they use many instruments different ways. I have not. I'm going to have to look them up. And first, when you said it, it sounded familiar, but I think like there's a movie that is somehow kind of named something like that. That's what I'm thinking of. I want to see that. Well, you know, I appreciate it. It's YouTube doesn't like me, but YouTube I feel like doesn't like most of us. Some people YouTube really does like. But I don't think I'm one of them. I think YouTube likes me more than it likes pole vault right now. If you, well, you know, many of you also watch Pole Vault show, and he's been trying to not rant too much about it, but I'm going to rant on his behalf because what the hell, YouTube? Since I don't know, I'm like, don't hurt me, but like really, what the hell, YouTube? Pole Vault has got like close. He's closing in on 4,000 subscribers. He's got like it's like 3,800 or something. Like I only have 1,273. Yeah, so you know, 3 times as many subscribers as I have. He's got 4,000 hours. He's awesome, and they took away the monetization. Didn't really tell him why. He tried to have to guess. He did everything in his power to get that back, and they have repeatedly denied his remonetization. And so they did it again. They said, you know, apply for monetization like 2 days, like Friday. He did it. He got a response that said it'll take a month to come back. And not 12 hours later, they denied it again, but still with no reasoning. So the part where there's no reasoning. So I don't know what we should do, y'all, but I feel like we should like have a petition or something, or we should, because it's ridiculous that somebody, and then the only thing that they said to Pole Vault that he kind of got is that like he had some kind of reused content that, and his content wasn't original. I just do cover songs. So I don't know, like, how am I original? I'm not. So I do way more cover songs than he does. So I'm mad about it. And I don't think it should be like that. So if anybody knows what we should do, tell me. Because I don't know what we should do. How Chad Freeman is #1. Look at you. So Many Vibes loves Rising Appalachia. I'm going to check him out. Joanne Ellen says Ramones, but both. I like, yeah. They're. I'm gonna figure it out. So let's see. You would counter Deep's comment with DC punk. Interesting. Yeah, I wish I knew more about punk to be like, no, but I really don't. I'm a big poser. But I like that punk energy a lot. I guess I think there is like part of my thing, like when you tell me about British punk and versus American punk, I kind of do think, I think the opposite of Deep Burrito, but I think it's just like kind of just because I'm American and you're not kind of a thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to research this. I'm going to research this more. We will discuss more once I come to a better conclusion. So Pookie says that her dad was in the Navy when she was born. Does that make her government issue? I love that. I love that. He is strapping, isn't he? Joanna said that she started in a punk band, and in true punk fashion, we sucked. That's what you're supposed to do. That. That's, you know, it's supposed to be. about that, right? You come in at the fake dog balls. I was like, that's the place to come in. Okay, so let me go. I will check again for pictures. I am doing a quick. A banjo is a snare with a neck, and Mini Vibes loves banjos. Joanna once stuck a banjo neck on a guitar body, and it sounded like shit. I can kind of see that. For those that missed Chad's superhero show, if you need some hope, positivity, or inspiration, tune in. It was an awesome show, Chad. I was lurking the whole time. I thought you did great. It was a good show. Choosy has guitars made by a builder in Florida named Rick Williams, and they all have LEDs like an alamic in the binding. I don't know if I'm getting that word right. Hey, whoopee doopie. Banjos are heavy. Are they? That I didn't know. I guess I've never played one. Ooh, he was an apprentice luthier at Paul Reed Smith. Ooh. So, Joanna Lynn's spouse likes Rising Appalachia. I'm going to check him out. I love a new group. YouTube is wacky. They do what YouTube wants. Right, Chad's like, I'm happy that they let me here. I do appreciate it, like having the platform to do this, and there's a lot of science involved in making this happen. But I'm mad for my friend Pole Vault. Makes me sad. It makes me sad. Sparky says I have 6 subscribers in an hour and 27 minutes. Well, I'm a subscriber. ChatGPT says Pole Vault's channel is original, so it's a truth. Joanna Lynn says, what is this monetization you speak of? Well, it's not much. That's the other thing. It's not a lot. Pause says, I'm glad my stuff is bad enough. I'll never have to worry about monetization. That's not true. That's not true. So Chad says he's not a snob. He likes punk just as much as he likes all music. Chris says karma is a bitch. All that snack stealing and blaming it on others caught up with Pole Vault. YouTube knows everything. Did he steal your snacks? Uh-oh. Who could this be? Maybe YouTube bit the big weenie. Who could that be? Who could that be? So Zach said this week he's going to work on his actual setup. It'll be even better when the sound better too. Good for you. It's going to be awesome. Every time you do it, it'll be a little bit better. So that's the way, just get better and better. Chad is also Spider-Man. I think Chad is at work, so he has... Oh, I see. Peanut butter jelly can only be made one way. Naked. What? This is huge. Joanna said that she got an email from Guy Picato from Rites of Spring and Fugazi last year. He apparently heard my music and said it reminded him of the band The Knife. One of your proudest moments. That's huge. Congratulations. That's gigantic. It's so nice when people say they like your stuff. I get this. It means everything because you're just like, I don't know. I think, Joanna, I feel we have a similar issues with how we think we are perceived. So it feels so nice when people are, really shout you out. Because sometimes I feel like you're shouting into nothingness. So Deep says the American version of punk is rap. No. It's no. Okay, I'm just going to go with no on that one. So Shelly says, you think that someone in that at YouTube has an axe to grind with Pole Vault? I don't know. What could he have done? So Chad says he's surprised axes grind with pole and not me. I don't know. YouTube is whack. This is true. Here's a link for Jade's rant later. I think it's about the iPad. I think I saw, or the new OS. Herbs, you're doing great. I'm enjoying your ranty community posts, Herbs. I like them. Um, so yeah, I enjoy them. Pole vault would complain even if it was all good and wonderful and he was making millions on YouTube. Okay, point made. That is true, but it still doesn't negate that they shouldn't. That I don't like that they're messing with him. He works real hard on his stuff, and he cares a lot about like having doing it in community, and he really wants to like, especially on his weekend warm up show, to like share people's music out and stuff. It really means a lot to him. So it just makes me mad. Not mad enough to quit YouTube, but mad. That's a good way to be. Chad says, Joanna, your music is amazing. This is truth. Ooh, I like this too. Robbie says, Allie Patches paints pictures on Wednesdays. Oh. He's like, yeah, keep checking your email. And I'm like, okay. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, Robbie. Doing it. Can't find it, but it's going to do it. Here we go. Allie Patches painted. Oh, this is the cutest. Look at this. Allie Patches painted a beaver for Robbie, and it's playing guitar with its little buck teeth, and it's got a Marshall amp, and look how nice that is. And then it's just like Robbie, because he rocks. This is awesome. Robbie plays the guitar with his teeth, if you don't know. If you're not following Robbie Stingle, you're missing out, because he puts out a song every day. Pookie, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. Sometimes it helps when people give you credit. Just gonna say. Sometimes it helps. Because, yeah. So, thank you. Public Enemy. Okay. Public Enemy is kind of punk rock rap. I see that. Okay. Deep Burrito calls American punk rap, but he also hates Bob Dylan. I love you, Herbs. Pause received a take it down or I will sue you note from whoever it concerned for doing Hotel California. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. They don't want nobody to do their songs, and I don't get it. I don't get it. What's a pole vault? Is that a YouTuber? He is the YouTuber. Ooh, you could do the songs without Don Henley's parts. I love that. Yeah, just don't even listen to the Eagles. That's how I feel. Blondie did a rap on Rapture. Isn't Blondie punk? She is a little punk, I think, but I don't think her music, I wouldn't go full punk. She has a punk aspect in my view. I would not, that rap was sad. American punk was black. Bad Brains, yeah. Death, yeah, just like rock and roll. Well, there you go too. But yeah. All right, we're going to get more into this. Valerie's going to think about this all week. Punk is attitude and social change, and Dead Kennedys is boring. And the only punk band in the USA is the Dropkick Murphys. Take that, America. Peru's punk was first. Los Psychos. Ooh, I'm going to check that out. I haven't heard about Los Psychos. So yeah, this is a good point about what maybe I disagree with you on things. So who could that be? We were pretending we didn't know who you were. But that ruined it. And also you missed the part where we talked about fake dog balls. And you know who started the fake dog ball conversation? Allie. Allie brought up fake dog balls. So I think maybe you and Allie are, more a little symbiotic than we know about. Chad says pole vault is a good guy, but do not tell him I said that. In that I am rooting for him, not in the Australian sense of that word. Oh yeah, I didn't know that. I felt bad once. I was like, oh no, and I'm sure Jade was just laughing and laughing at me because I just use that word like I'm rooting for you all the time, and she was like, and so I didn't get it. So let me do this. Chad Freeman says pole vault is a good guy and he is rooting for him. That's right. Mr. Chad Freeman loves pole vault. I just wanted to clip that for later, so I just wanted to say it like that. Shh. But yeah, I'm clipping that and sending it to him. Ironically, punk music sounds better when commercially produced. Well, doesn't everything? And that's the thing. That's what I've learned. People only want stuff that's commercially produced, and if it's not, they don't want it. So that's how I feel right now. I like it. Pole vault is a content creator and a friend to many. I love that. I I really do like pole vault. Don't tell. Well, he knows. I tell him. He is one of my good friends. You would take Green Day and The Offspring over most punk bands. Huh. Huh. Oh, Mini Vibes is doing all the things. We'll see you later, Mini Vibes. Thanks for hanging out. I always like having you here. Pause says Bob Dylan is a great writer. And I'm going to stop reading it now. I'm going to stop reading. Just going to agree with you right now. And we're done. Gigi is American punk. Son of Snake is American punk. Debate over American punk rules. I agree with both these things. You know who did a punk song? Valerie Lee. That's me. Valerie Lee did a punk song with, you know who? Son of Snake. He made it punk. He did it. He did it. So Joanna says Stiff Little Fingers and Discharge, the most important punk bands. Okay, I think Discharge might be my worst band name of all time. I thought The Vomits was bad, but I now think Discharge is worse. Just band name wise, not actual band music. I don't know their music, but the you might have found it for me because that's yeah, that one's hard. Symbiotic journey. Birdfinger says Don Henley came after him as well for Eagle songs. So we don't know for sure. This is all rumor, and we don't know. But like over a year ago now, Leela from the Leelaverse, she had a different channel, and she was showing she was doing a live stream from her band. Her band plays at this local bar in Washington. So she's playing at the band, she's singing, and right after the stream, her whole channel just gets shut down completely. YouTube says, you've broken community standards 3 times and you're out and it's done and you can't come back. No explanation, no knowing what's happening. This, again, another example of why YouTube's a little bitch, because they just don't tell you what's going on. But we think it was that there were 3 Eagle songs that they played that night, and they each one got a community strike because Eagles give you strikes, not just content. What do I get? Content claims. Claims is one thing. They don't care about claims, but strikes is bad. And she got 3 strikes in like 10 minutes because they did some kind of Eagles medley or some bullshit. So, again, like I'm madder at the Eagles than I am at YouTube, because why are they a little bitch? Why is Don Henley a little bitch? I don't know. Don Henley, you're a little bitch. If he dies today, I'm gonna feel real bad for like Don Henley sucks, and they're like, Don Henley passed away today. I'm like, I'm sorry, he was a good man. So, but yeah, if he's still alive, you suck. So I hope they were called the Wankers and not the Wan #signers. Rapture came out in 81. Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you, Sparky. I like how you do that, and then I still have to say it. The Wankers, and I say it like that. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I just prefer music that sounds good, not recorded in the middle of a room with an old tape recorder. I hear ya. I've learned. I've been told. I've learned my lesson. That's yeah. I'm stopping. Sax is Sum 41 is a great Canadian punk band. Oh, so let's see. What did Deep say? What? It's your friend Jake's band? You knew the guy that was she's talking about in the band? That's pretty cool. ELO is some kind of a lawyer. I don't know what they are. I don't know. I'm like, yeah, discharges. I can't think of anything worse than discharge. Oh, we don't know what to say about him. I should not. He's probably a lovely man. No, you're not. Yeah, you can't tell Google search off. Doesn't work. No, the worst band name, the Butthole Surfers is a better band name than Discharge by far. I would be a Butthole Surfer any day before I would be in Discharge. Although, I don't know, I've never heard them, so let me listen to them first. Let me listen first. I'm just scared to sing. I started to, and I'm like, I'm going to get a claim if I sing that. He didn't use polite words. Yeah, strikes don't ever go away at all. Yeah, Deep Rita, this is right. YouTube's attitude is you know what you did. And you're like, what? No, I don't. Sounding Rod. Sounding Rod. That's not great. It's not the worst. Newfound Glory. Gigi is my hero. The Vandals. Propagandy. Me First, and the Give Me's, and High Standard. Well, Burfinger knows all the bands. Pausing Guitars had 2 strikes and just restarted my channel. It used to be the Guitar Jedi, and you've been rebuilding ever since. Oh, I don't think I knew you at Guitar Jedi. And that's what Leela did. She just started, had to start over. And that's not fair. Because she does does a lot of content and does it well. Hugh did a cover of Albatross by Fleetwood Mac and got a claim from the Cayman Islands. This is the thing I was trying to talk about, which I couldn't really say it right, but I've gotten claims, and it's not from the band. It's like something like this, where it's like, that's not who wrote that. But, yeah. Free Wanker Sunday, don't show us. No, put it away. Robbie's seen it already. The Wiki Wookie Wankers. No, that cannot be the Wiki Wookie Wankers cannot be a band name. Not the Wiki Wookie Wankers. Okay, that is really fun to say. If everyone could just do that with me like 3 times in a row. Wiki Wookie Wankers. Wiki Wookie Wankers. Wiki Wookie Wankers. I want just the little ball. Wiki Wookie Wankers. That's good stuff. Bird was hung on 2 strikes by Henley, but Glenn Frey slipped by. Finally out of copyright jail. Yay. AC is one of the worst band names. AC. Like the band is called AC, like air conditioning, or does it mean something? What is AC? AC? I'm going to keep saying it until it makes sense to me. Oh, see, maybe that's my issue. Well, why don't you just send me what that is so I don't have to Google that. Covered by CQ, good to see you. I hope you're doing well this week. Brian Wilson never said he never surfed and never wanted to. Huh. Well, did he were like Beach Boys, not necessarily the surfers. They were he liked tan on the sand. If Chad starts over, his new channel will be Volpalt. I like that. Right? Herbs knows all the dirty words. If you're like, is this a dirty word? Just ask Herb. Ask Herb about dirty words. It almost rhymes, so close to coming up with something there that works. So Joanna Lynn's going to shut her channel down and restart as Chunky Brewster. Oh my God, that's the best name. I want this. Can I be that? Can I steal this? Can I do that now? I want to do that. I want to be Chunky Brewster. I wanted to be Punky Brewster too. I'm not going to lie. She was so cool. She was so cool. Oh no, I was not going to read this, but it's okay. Hey Hugh, you remember Rhett's dream? He was bowling on a pirate ship and he got his finger stuck in the pirate's butt. That was for Hugh. Just in case you missed it, Hugh. That's a good. I want to. Oh, okay. Still, nope, nope. That's fine. I'm not like saying that's an awesome band name, but it's still not worse than Discharge. Discharge wins. I love to play this song too. That's a great song. Penis Flytrap. We're a cool band, but not really punk. That's a good name. That's a very good name. Do not look it up while it's live. Stolen Valor. Were you really Beach Boys? Claims for copyright can come. Oh yeah, I think people just do that as trying to make money off other people. Okay, I'm kind of skipping a lot. I don't know the Surf Wankers. So, okay. So you know what I thought you know what sounding rod sounds like to me? A tuning fork. That's the picture in my head when you said it. I was like, a tuning fork? And then I just read your comment, Herbs, and I'm not putting it up, but that's not how tuning forks work. Okay, can we end up being in a band together? And be Chunky Brewster? Can I say Irish? No. I cannot. Irish. I can't even say Irish. What are you talking about? Irish wristwatch. Nope. Can't. Nope. Well, I'm getting there. Yeah, just today, like it just depends on the day, really. This is true, not so much. Discharge is still the worst. Yeah. So far, nobody has beat that for me. If anyone else thinks, so how much time we got? We got like at the most 20 minutes. And then to find a worse band name, real or imagined, than Discharge. Yeah, I can't. And does that mean something? Am I saying something naughty? I'm like, I can't believe I got her to say Irish wristwatch. That's a naughty thing. Because that's how Herbs is right now with my sounding rod ignorance. She's like... I'm just putting this up because I just want to acknowledge that this is hysterical. Paz likes to sing I'm Punky Brewster in Alice in Chains' song Rooster. I change words in a lot of songs. That's why I don't know real lyrics other than my own. Punky Brewster. Can we get Justine to sing it like that? Has she done that one yet? I feel like that's a good one for her. Yeah, I think we should. I think we should start Chunky Brewster. I mean, I love it. And it might give me some kind of like help in trying to stick to my diet. The Wiki Wookie Wankers Worldwide Whacking the Tour. Chris got 7 claims when he filled in for Dom. Dom's like, thanks. On one hand, kind of proud of myself that a guy with an acoustic just singing got that many hits. On the other hand, 3 were from the original artist. Right, only 3 from the original artist is kind of amazing. The 4 were other cover bands. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting. This is what I'm trying to say. Thank you for using words better than me. Yeah, it's like other cover bands are just like other publishing companies that I'm like, there's no way that you own this song, but they get the money from it because YouTube just, I don't know what, YouTube is no longer has people working there. YouTube doesn't have peoples. Irish wristwatch. Everyone sounds like Sean Connery. Maybe that should be my band name because then nobody can pronounce it. Papa Tire. Blues Bandit. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Grandma's Wedge. That's. I did. Is this because that Son of Dracula was on last night? I missed most of it. Saw like half of it. Oh, so you think AC is worse than Discharge? Can we call it? Do they go by AC, or Discharge was in reference to weapon discharge? That's better. This is very American of me. I'm like, okay, that's okay then. You can put 2 hot dogs on a tuning fork. This is a great idea for an album cover. Let's do that. There's a company called FX that offers custom fit, custom made, self-adhesive fretboard binding LED strips and the switch and battery pack to go into the headstock. Oh, that's pretty fun. You can be all glowy and stuff. I like that. Charlie, good to see you. How do? Yeah. We're like, what? I can put it on a poll. So Ryan says his cousin's band is the Brown Eye and the One Eye Naked Mole Rats. Oh. Okay, so we got Justine, me, and Jonas covering Alice in Chains. I don't want to be an Alice in Chains cover band, but I do want to be in Chunky Brewster. And I would love to be in a band with Joanna. She's very talented. The Rainbow Butt Monkeys. I actually like that. I'd wear that band t-shirt. I would wear that when I wear AC. I'd wear a shirt that said AC if like I knew what AC stood for and you knew what AC stood, but if it had like the whole name on it, no, I would not. I'm American and I don't like that word. But I still don't think it's worse than discharge. I would never put that on. If I put that on a shirt, people would just call the dog. They'd call the ambulance. They'd be like, no. OU812 did a whole rock block of Alice in Chains tunes on their song. That's fun. I would go with Spunk. Spunk is spunky. I like that. Fatter Than Albert. Oh, that's a good name. I like that. They got signed by an album and then they changed their name and sound, but they put out one album. That's a good one. I like that. Moist Drippings. See, I don't really mind moist as much as other people. Actually, yesterday they had cupcakes and they're like, you get a cupcake, and I ate the cupcake and I'm like, this is so moist. Valerie yells in like a crowded room, so moist. Yeah. So I'm not that person. Okay, this is bad. That's bad. I don't like that. Okay, Robbie, that's bad too. Don't like it. 12 Volt Sex was a great band name. I don't know. Rhett wants a monkey. This is like a Talking Heads cover band. Then I'm in. Then I am in. Yeah, see, I can't unthink it either. I still think that's the worst one. So Pause says they don't want to call attention to my playing. I'd rather be in the dark. No LEDs for me. I like LEDs. I like bright stuff. Hold on, what's up with this one? Dun, 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 dun. That one's a little wonky. That's fine. Oh, Choosy was 21 minutes behind. That's like me. The drips. Okay, that's worse. All right, Hugh, go sit in the corner. Go sit in the corner right now. Okay, this is just funny. I'd totally do that. I'm like, that one makes me laugh. Don't vaporize and hold your breath. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, exactly. Well, let's no. What happened for that? I don't even know. I don't even know what happened. So Fatter Than Albert got changed to Clockwork. That sucks. That's so much worse. I really love Fatter Than Albert. Greatest band name ever, The Flock. That's us. That's us, the Chicken Heads. Okay. Hugh, I'm taking your wrench. Hugh's on fire. I like it that it's the roasty. Why are they roasty? Not just roast, but roasty. Kind of like it. Kind of like it. I'd wear that. I'd wear that t-shirt. I think that's where we're at. I'd wear that t-shirt. The strawberry haystack. They're almost the strawberry cow patties. Hugh's on fire. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what kind of fire this is. This is still better than Discharge. Yes. So Zach says 2 hot dog and 2 tone. Uh-oh. That could be bad. Let's make that. Let's make that. Fetus on the Wheel is a real band. That's I'd wear that shirt. Jim Hold on, Jim Jordan. That's not Jim Jones. That's Jim Jones. That's different. Which I'm more, yeah. I hate that dude. Frottage Cottage. What is Frottage? Oh crap. I'm saying something bad, aren't I? Ooh, Rosemary's Baby. That's a good band name. Linear Curtains. See, I think I still think that's and it's like no. Yeah, no, I think that's a good name. Deep Burrito's really high right now. So no. Okay, this one's funny. I would do that. Gallstones. You gotta have the gall to do that. Allie can't breathe. So not all of your guitars have LEDs. I could see that. I could see doing that on a very fancy guitar. I could see it. It would be nice, especially the sparkle plate and stuff on it. The Wiki Wacky Wookie Trichomoniasis. No. So, Gary, first we were talking about fake dog balls that you give dog balls when you take their own balls and the dogs don't have balls. And then we learned that when you say that's the dog's, that you're the dog's bollocks, that's a good thing. So if I say Gary Hubbs is the dog's bollocks, I'm saying a nice thing, even though it sounds horrible and that you would be offended by that because it sounds mean. Like, why am I calling you that? But I don't know. But so we learned that. And now we're coming up with what is the worst band name that you've ever heard? And so far, who said it? Whose fault is discharge? Is it Hugh's fault? I feel like it's Hugh's fault. No, it's Joanna Lynn's fault. It's a real band. Joanna has come, so we're like, what's the worst band name? And I think discharge is that. So that's a sum up of the whole what the flock there. And then also I ranted about how I'm mad at YouTube. I forgot to do this. I really need to remember. I need to remember more stuff. Yeah. Or it's just a Sunday, just a regular Sunday. I like funky monkey penises. They're funky. Yeah. It's just a polite chat. Is that like who's opening for Ninth Gate? Is the ball sacks? Shriek your booty. That's a good one. Hubs is the mutts nuts. See, I would say that. Thank you. That really changed it for me, because when you said that, I'd be like, yeah, Hubs is the mutts nuts. That makes me think that it's a positive thing. So yeah, thank you for that. Was a good translation. That was a good translation. It is Chunky Brewster's fault. She's my bandmate. Don't blame my bandmate. Me and Joanna are starting. Chunky Brewster. Did it already happen? Like, are we stealing something that already happened? Crawling Slime's still not as bad. Guess who this is? Guess who this is? Hey, Gary, guess who this is? Who could it be? And guess who that is? Guess. Once you realize discharge are from Stoke-on-Trent, it becomes funnier. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm trying to get it, but I don't get it. I don't get it. Slapped a monkey. That's it. That's a good one. I like that. Are you just complaining about like problems? I would be in this band too. I would be in that band. You tried to listen to the Ruffles, but you fell asleep. Huevos cuppers. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Charlie's just saying, here's things I just hate. Ethiopian flies, they're everywhere. Robbie says the colonoscopy bags. That's a pretty picture. Oh, roofies. Okay, let's do it back when we go roofies. Let's try this again. Where were you? You were listening to the roofies. Oh, that is an I. Okay, I'm sorry I don't have my glasses on because I'm vain. Okay? I'm vain. He tried to listen to the roofies. Hold on, who are we talking about? Oh, Herbs. Urban tried to listen to the roofies, but she fell asleep. I don't know if we're making up names now or not. I don't know. I'm like, which of these are real? That's a good name. The hemorrhoidal hangers. That's pretty sad. Okay, look at this. Talk about symbiosis. Look at who, and then what, and then what. And you both even used the same. Look at this. If y'all two aren't, Allie hates me right now. If y'all two aren't a match made in heaven, what is this? What is this? Right? It's even, I don't even have to move my finger because you just said the same. What? What? Oh, you're doing that on purpose, aren't you? I don't know who it is. Ario Speed Dealer. That's a good name. Nobody knows who that is. That's a new person. They're new to our community. Glasses are mirrors on camera. This is true too, but mostly I'm vain. Mostly it's that. Every once in a while I'll have to wear them. Y'all. Y'all. Oh, Zach's gonna come back on this one. So Zach's going to have the burritos. Is Deep Burrito going to be in your band, the Burritos? You never know. You never know with your drug dealers. I mean, yeah, you made it worse, but I don't know that it's like actually, it's still, I think it's as bad. I don't think it like made it, yeah, I don't think it made it worse. I think it's still the same issue. I still don't like it. Uh-oh. Kiss. Maybe you're doing it wrong. Uh-oh. Oh, this is just sad. So there was an emoji story. Let's see. I missed it. Oh, I see. Okay. Rhett, you're kind of a freak. You're kind of freaky. A little freaky. A little bit. Justine! Hey, Justine, guess what? We're in a new band. You don't be mad because it's like it says it's me and you and Joanna Lynn, and we're gonna be Chunky Brewster. I think you love Punky Brewster as much as we do, so I think you're gonna love this. But we already decided you're in the band before you actually got here. Okay, some of you are just putting bad words into a combination, and that's not a band name. Like, that doesn't count. Could you send me the chat summary if anyone sees the chat summary? I did turn it on today. Like, this is just okay, this is good. Jackson Pollock and the Crab Spackles. That's actually good. PP in a toaster, no. That's, no, and why? No. Justine just moved more stuff. Soon, there will be a band called the Rolling Stone. Just one? Just one stone? Yay! God, we weren't trying to call you Chunky. That's why I was just like, it has nothing to do with it. It's just a great name. So oh no, Lauren. So here's a link that Chad has put up. Click at your own risk. I'm scared of what this is going to be. I mean, usually you can trust Chad with links, but right now I'm a little afraid right now. Sometimes, so chat summary, I've noticed sometimes if you switch from live chat to regular chat and back again or something, or you switch from come in and out, you might see the chat summary. You had me at girl band. I love that. No, not tub toaster. Okay, I do like tub toaster. That's actually really good. That's really good. Did Kiss get caught lip syncing? I didn't know about it, but I'm not surprised. Well, I mean, I guess I knew about it in the sense of like all the times, like all the TV shows in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Like all of the TV performances are all live, are all lip synced. Yeah. Okay, this is a little too, like, he's mad at you now because this is true. Chunky and proud. No, not Dolly and the Jugs. Okay, the link was the top 50 worst band names ever. I'm still scared. Still scared. No, Hugh. Okay, Hugh. Mad at you. Yay. See, Kristen's being nice. I like this. Love and high vibes, Justine, for her new journey. It's getting closer. So it's now just 1 month exactly before Justine gets to completely move into her new house. Oh, that's actually a good leper's tip. Kind of like that. Oh no. At first I thought you put Gautier. That's not what you put. We are in cool down before going to your father-in-law. Say happy Father's Day. Oh, good. And again, just big happy Father's Day to all the dads out there and all the granddads, all the stepdads, and all the people who do dad stuff, and people who have dads, and people who miss their dads, and people who don't miss their dads. All of y'all, happy Father's Day. Hope you have a good day. The mamas and papas. Michelle Phillips was so pissed about lip syncing California Dreaming, she ate a banana during the song. I saw that. That was really fun. I saw that recently, too. Ooh, Gene Simmons being schooled on how to play bass by Carol Kay is classic. I haven't not seen that. I would like to see that. right? Hugh's negative 1 million points for Hugh today. Oh no. Okay, I'm not going to say it. I like that there's an umlaut on that O, but that's, yeah. Here's another one with Wilcock. Bob Geldof on Bandstand put his mic in his pocket to protest the lip syncing. Oh, I love that. Justine moves so much into the garage. It's huge and it doesn't look like we have anything. That's great because you really don't want it to feel overwhelming. Greg Hutto, great to see you. Oops, I missed it. Happy Father's Day. Feisty Feather, good to see you. Sometimes it jumps. She sold that banana. That I did not know. That's genius. Like the banana, was there banana left? Okay, it's really, everybody said something at once and now I can't follow. So Deep says that Carol Kay was explaining what a third is to Gene Simmons. Oh, wow. Okay, I do want to see that. All right, Shelly. Shelly is on a roll here. That's definitely a band name. God damn. Herbs. Some monkey potted. Hugh says Sexual Chocolate was my fave band and his fave kind of chocolate. Both. Yeah, if anyone does see the AI summary of this chat, please do send it my way because I think it's going to be brilliant. I think it's going to be awesome. Oh, actually, let me see if I see it. Let me see if I do it. Hold on. I'm just using my phone right now. Don't mind me. Let's see. Let's see. How do you do it? Where you go? Top. Oh. I want to see the chat summary. Let's do it again. You can't make it happen. You can't make it happen. Love to you, and big happy Father's Day to Al, too. Pass it along, please. I hope you have a great day. Oh, Justine, big love. Justine got out the Funko Pops that she did for her and Kurt. Oh, I'm so glad you did. That's good. But I bet that was tough. Nuns and poses. I do kind of like that. I can't get chat summary to work either. Yeah, when you want it, you can't get it. You don't want it, it won't go away. Dumb YouTube. Let's end with this. Let's end with that. YouTube, you're dumb. Thank you for letting me be here on YouTube. But you're dumb. Also, Don Henley, you're dumb. Also, who else is dumb? Hugh Caldwell, you are naughty. Hugh is very naughty. Also, Herbs and Hugh are in the naughty corner because y'all are naughty. And you made me say bad words. Damn it. So, we got Charlie's going to be going live probably any moment. Probably any moment. Grateful Heretics is a good, that's, oh no. Robbie. Okay. Paul, yeah, that's what's going to happen because you're naughty. You're not dumb. Yeah, it's like I need YouTube, but I'm also like, you suck. Please don't kick me off too. I'm like that. So don't forget thank you, Allie, I didn't need that. Thank you for this because we got Jade's rant a little later on. If you did not press the like button and you would like to press the like button, it's this one that goes like this. You can press it and then Valerie thinks that she did something good. And she goes, yay, somebody liked me. So that makes me happy when you do that. That'd be nice. I'll be back on next Friday for Friday Song Club. And then I'll be back, oh yeah, we did sound sessions already. So I think that's it. I have, next Sunday, I have a house concert. I'm going to see if I can, I doubt I can stream it, but I'm going to try to record it and play it for everybody later. Maybe that's fun. I don't know. We'll see. But it's, it's going to be a good week. It's going to be a hot week. It's supposed to be really sunny and warm all week. I'm going to try to remember to actually wear sunscreen when I go outside and not get more sunburnt than I already am. And I'm going to try to... So my goals this week are I'm going to try to get a lot of reading done. I'm going to try to get a walk in every day. I'm going to try to drink a lot of water. I've been doing bad about drinking a lot of water. I'm going to try to, I'm going to work on this painting. I want to, I wanted to say I'm going to get this painting done, but I don't know that. Paintings get done when they get done, so I can't like force it. So I'm going to work on the painting. I might do that right now because it's already so hot in here. It was a bad choice. I'm like, why did I do this? I don't know. I'm kidding. You give Hugh a wrench and he goes wild. Exactly, Pookie. Exactly. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. It was a hoot today. I had a fun one. I appreciate y'all being here. And I really do hope you have a hot, wonderful week. And hot. I think I think I can record it. I just don't know if I'll stream because it's outside and stuff. Sometimes that doesn't work well. Zach, have a great week. Definitely check out, if you missed it, OU812 yesterday and Camp Gmae. Zach Thong was on both of them yesterday, so check him out. Check out his performances. I let him know what you think. Zach, we're so excited that you're doing streaming and stuff. This is awesome. Everybody go say hello to Charlie. He is a great guy. I love me some Charlie Gabaldon. Yeah, I need to do more yoga. Let me add that. Here's another finger. Actually, I do such crappy, do a whole actual yoga set and not 10 minutes of yoga, which is currently what I'm doing. Much love, Chad, positivity. Oh, and check out, if you missed Chad's show yesterday, check that out. That was awesome. All about superheroes. Ooh, I still can't say it, but I love it. I just can't say it. I just can't say it. I don't know why. I'm a prude. Everybody take care. Everybody, happy Father's Day. I needed that. Everybody have a great week. Pokey, you have a great week. Happy Father's Day to Gary Hubbs. Love it. I'm glad you got in here before we stopped. And Martin Kelly, thank you. Exclamation point join. It was a hell of a Chad show yesterday. It was a good one. All right, everybody. I will see you all the places this week. Don't forget, we got Patty Pilgrim and Ian are on tonight, as well as lots of other good stuff. And Jade's on really soon. And Charlie's on right now. Go see Charlie Gabaldon and tell him hi and listen to his awesome music. And I will see you here on Friday for Friday Song Club. It'll be all acoustic and regular, too, I'm sure. Bye, everybody. Love y'all.